Hey, bloke. Hey, yo, welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to get the A rank time attack on Thorns Pass. So for this one, you need to get about 30 seconds left on the clock to get the A rank, I believe. I think you might be able to get away with a little less, like 1 second, but just keep 30 seconds in mind when going for it. So this one has a lot of cutscenes as well, so I'll fast forward them where I can to save a bit of time watching this. So what's happening at the start here is my partner is putting on the Eye of Strength, and I'm going to select the characters that I need to do the level. What we do at the start here is he uses Thermite to kind of prop his head back, and then I can shoot his neck using Chilla's ice spear thing. This is kind of the fastest way. We figured that bit out, and it worked well. I immediately turn to Major Ruin and try and get into focus mode following this little cutscene here. I want to get into focus mode and then let it run down straight away. It's just to save a couple of seconds, because in this next area there's some chains on a drawbridge and it won't drop while you're in focus mode. So here's one of the annoying cutscenes. Alright, so over here you want to turn to 40 below if you're hanging back. If not, you want to turn to Thermite and blow up the gate and roll down. If you're hanging back, use Thermite's kind of Ice Quake move on some of the trolls and try and get into focus mode that way. It's a little hard because there's a lot of archers around, as you can see, but it's kind of really helpful to do it. Once you do that, turn to Major Ruin and kind of roll towards the next area. Here my teammate blows off the gate and I jump in, and then I turn to Major Ruin, Thermite for this next area, and I kind of go forward blowing up these little hives while my teammate uses 40 below to get us into focus mode. The reason we kind of switch back and forth between who uses focus and who runs forward is because after doing it a few times we worked out who was better at what bit, and we just wanted to minimize our time wasted. So that's the reason. Just what works for you is really all you need to know. But this corridor is annoying. You always get hit. Just kind of get through it as quickly as you can. Blow that gate off over there and jump through with Kameo, hopefully, like so. And that'll lead you to a similar area that we saw before, but this time, instead of going through a pipe, we're going to climb up this wall. Teammate has to get into focus here because it's kind of a big section where you can get a lot of focus in and save yourself a lot of time. Once you're at the top over here, there's a few kind of tricky jumps. I recommend whoever's the best with Major Ruin do this. So you want to get up on that little quarter pipe and then go over here. What we do here is both turn into Thermite. I always went left, got rid of those two guys. My teammate went right and got rid of the guys on his side. Once they're all dead, the gate on the far side will open, and there's a little tricky jump that you have to do with Major Ruin. It might take you a few times to get it, like it did with me. And then another long corridor. As we did before, I run forward and ignore all the enemies, and my teammate uses 40 below and his Ice Quake to get focus. It's a really good one. If you can do it quick, get into focus, it'll save you a bit of time. Here we do the same thing we did at the start of the level. So I use Chilla and my teammate uses Thermite, and we take him out quite quickly. So yeah, there's another really short cutscene here, and then there's another few tricky jumps. Like I said, I'm gonna stay back and get focus mode here using these trolls and Major Ruin's sweet as spinny move, and my teammate is gonna go ahead with those jumps. Now, up here is the absolute last area of the mission. What we're going to do off the bat is try and get rid of these little kind of silver shells so that those guys can't hide under them. If you can get one before the cutscene, that's awesome, but otherwise you'll have to do what we do here and waste a bit of time waiting for them to stop spinning before you can kill them. So you want to kill the little white guys first, trigger another cutscene, and then start killing the trolls. I like to use Chiller and pick them up and throw them off the edge. Now this bit's kind of weird in that you don't really want to have focus mode, because while you're in focus mode, the dragons that signify, like, they kind of like a small boss, they won't spawn while you're in focus, so avoid getting into focus. But once you've got the dragons, just start throwing spears at them, as many as you can and as quickly as you can. If there's two of you, that's awesome. Once you think you're about to kill it, just run towards the end. You can ignore all the enemies that jump down here. You just have to get in that gate, and that will be the end of the level. So we did that with 30 seconds to spare, not too challenging. A few tricky bits, but with a bit of persistence, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So good luck and have a fantastic day.